Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Zoom. We are so excited to have you here. My name is Caitlin Morlino, and I literally could not be more excited to be doing this event tonight. I love these events. They're super quick, super informational. And I just love seeing all of your faces and being able to connect with you. So the first thing that I want to do tonight is if you are new to Plexus, you're not a current Plexus ambassador, brand ambassador, or a VIP customer, I want you to drop a 1 in the chat if you could, because we want to make sure that everybody that is on here with open eyes, ears, and heart, that you get your $5 Amazon gift card. So if you are new and this is your first exposure, please start dropping ones in the chat box for us. Would really appreciate that. So I just want to let you know, if you are on this Zoom, it is because somebody truly, truly cares about you and they have seen something in you, or they know that their products could possibly improve your life and help you be the best version of yourself. You're going to hear some amazing stories from some of my friends, and just how a simple yes. And most of the time it was us trusting our friend that these supplements will be able to help us be the better version of ourselves, and really start to thrive in life and not just survive. I started these products 4.5 years ago as a new mom with an autoimmune disease. And honestly, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired and full of aches and pains. My fatigue was awful. I had postpartum depression from my daughter, and life was just blah. It was not in color. I had a heavy weight on my shoulders. I was trudging through the days. I was a people person, but I didn't want to be around people. It was exhausting. The thought of laundry, it was a much better option to stay in the shower and just cry. So I was looking for something to help me be a yes mom. I didn't even want to get on the floor for tummy time, let alone be the soccer mom in 5 years running around like a nut. That was not happening. And I got a little glimmer of hope in my friend Megan's story. She had 2 kids. She was super active running around. And I was like, I have a 3.5-month-old that's not even rolling, and I'm straight struggle busing over here. Like mentally, physically, none of it was coming together. And I was like, this is not what I wanted motherhood to look like. And I was even a little angry at some of my friends for like not telling me the truth. Like, who does this again? Like, if it's this bad, why do people keep having kids? Like, to me, it was just a big, dark picture. But when I saw Megan's story and I thought, wait, I have no idea what you're doing, but you're living the life that I want. I want to be running around without coffee. I want to be super active. I want to be happy and not plastering on a smile. And I reached out to her and I asked her, what are you doing? And the rest is history. I'm now thriving in life. I have been off of medications for years now for my autoimmune disease. And I literally never felt this good ever, not even in high school. So that is my story in a super nutshell. I am going to introduce you to my friend, Lisa. She's going to share a little bit about her products, a little bit about her story, and I just know you are going to love it. Go ahead, Lisa girl.
Hey guys, I am excited to be with you guys too. So I get the honor of sharing about our triplex, just super quick, and just share a little bit about my story. So I came to Plexus. I have 6 kids. I homeschool. My oldest is 24. My youngest is 8. When I started, it was 6 years ago. So I came to Plexus. I needed a nap every day. I had sugar cravings like a champ. I was a professional sugar addict, okay? Even if I was trying to eat healthy, I would grab that handful of M&Ms at night. It was terrible. I was taking, what is it called? I don't even take it anymore. Advil, because I had so much pain after my back surgery. I had nerve issues. So I was living in chronic pain. I couldn't be active. I was depressed. I was suffering from panic attacks. So they would even wake me up in the middle of the night. And as a homeschooling mom of 6 kids, I was not in a good place. Similar to Caitlin, I found myself, I didn't enjoy my life. And so when I say Plexus changed everything for me, not only do I not need that nap every day, I don't need to take Advil because of pain. Sugar cravings gone. Still feels like magic, you guys, 6 years later. But I like to say that Plexus gave me my laughter back. And I can tell you it changed everything as far as the mom that I am, the wife that I am, the friend that I am. I am not the same person. So I'm so, so grateful that I said yes to these core products. So I'm going to share just a little bit. So of course, a lot of you may have heard of our little pink drink. And why is this drink talked about all the time? Why do people, start taking it and say they're going to be taking it for life? Because it's something that is going to, first of all, super easy to take. You mix it in with some water. You just drink it every day. Be consistent with it. It balances your blood sugar. It helps with inflammation. And that's why I was able to get rid of, that Advil, taking the meds that I needed every day. So it gives the energy. It helps with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, helps with diabetes, helps heal your gut. It helps you to sleep better. This right here is why I don't need a nap every day. And it's amazing what that one little thing that changes how it affects everything you do. Literally, I had it down to a T. 3:00, I put my two little girls in front of the TV watching PBS Kids. My baby would go down for a nap time for mama. It doesn't happen anymore. Amazing. Still 6 years later. So this little pink drink, it's going to balance your body. It's going to help with that inflammation, like I said. So game changer right here. And the cool thing is when you help balance your body with the inflammation is kind of the gateway to a lot of sicknesses, to a lot of illnesses. So when you're able to have that balanced blood sugar, you're not going to have this. It's going to help with your hormones. It's going to help with your serotonin levels because your gut health is getting improved. And like Caitlin and I, since we had struggled with that anxiety and I'd say depression, really, Caitlin, it's like when you work on your gut health, it changes everything. So anyway, give me my smile back. Okay, second thing that I'd like to talk about is the ProBio 5. So I had taken a probiotic before starting Plexus, and I didn't really notice a difference. So you may think, okay, what's so special about your probiotic? Well, ours actually has enzymes in it and an antifungal component. So not only are you adding good stuff to your gut, that good bacteria that you need to have that good gut health, you are going in there and kind of killing off that bad stuff. It's a big, long, sciencey thing, and I'd be happy to share if you guys want more details on it. But this penetrates the shell of the Candida yeast and actually kills it. And so it's that Candida yeast that is out of whack. The thing that was telling me that I needed more sugar was that Candida yeast. So if you have sugar cravings, definitely you're going to want this in your life. So this goes in there, puts the good stuff in there, kills that bad stuff, and helps balance your gut health. So a lot of those autoimmune issues that people struggle with, they get healed. And what I love about our products, plant-based, pregnant and nursing mamas can take it, but they go in there. They're not a Band-Aid. My Advil was a Band-Aid. My Lexapro that I was taking for anxiety was a Band-Aid. It was not going in there and helping heal what the problem was with my body. And so this will go in and make a difference with that and heal from the inside out. And then we have our BioCleanse. I don't have the bottle. Isn't that funny? So I'm holding up a pretend BioCleanse. This is actually Vital Biome, which is another game changer. But the BioCleanse is basically it's magnesium and vitamin C. It's going to oxygenate your blood, and toxins and the bad stuff can't live in an oxygenated state. So it's going to hydrate your colon. And when I say BioCleanse, don't think you're going to be running to the bathroom. It literally is a gentle cleanse that oxygenates and hydrates your colon. So like me, I had struggled my whole life with being constipated. And that's funny as I talk about poop all the time. But anyway, a lot of people, I love sharing about it because a lot of people struggle with the same thing. So, and even if you don't struggle with that, just know that BioCleanse is a game changer. It has that magnesium in there, and 9 out of 10 people are magnesium deficient. And you actually, every cell in your body needs magnesium to be healthy. So more than likely, your body is going to need that magnesium. So it has the magnesium and vitamin C game changer. So that's our core system. It's called the triplex. So like I said, it changed everything for my body. Here I am 6 years later. And thankfully, I've been able to work this business, share about these products as a stay-at-home homeschooling mama. And it's been the biggest blessing. So now I am going to pass it off to Miss Jackie, who I just adore. And you guys are just going to love her.
Oh my gosh. Thanks, Lisa. I love these products. As I tell my story to you guys, I just want to let you know everything that Lisa just talked about, the products she went over was what I was taking when I first got started. So I'm glad she was able to explain all of that. And I'm even more excited because as you guys are about to find out, my story is very, very different from Lisa and from Caitlin. And that's what I love about these products. They can truly work for absolutely anyone. So before Plexus, I was a shell of myself. Angst just controlled everything I did. I couldn't think straight. I was overwhelmed by life in every way. I used to be super involved in everything, volunteered at my church, was involved in different organizations in college, and all of that slowly disappeared. There was a whole semester in school when I didn't even leave my dorm room except for class and tutoring because the idea of interacting with anyone was just too much for me to handle. This part's kind of embarrassing for me, but it's the truth. I actually used to Uber Eats most of my meals because the dining hall made me nervous. I heard about Plexus from my sister Emily, who started before me. We were living together at the time, and she recommended I take it. She was on it for a couple months, but if I'm being honest, my sister is 9 years older than me. She's married and she has a kid. So I just didn't think that it was something for me. We were in such different stages in life. We had a hard time communicating as it was. So I was just like, thanks, but no thanks. So one day I was sitting at our kitchen table having a breakdown over a paper that was due for school, and she literally threw it at me and said, "Take this, I'm sick of your crap." So I did, and I ordered my welcome pack that week. I began to see results about 2 weeks into taking it. I really saw a difference in my mental space. I was paying attention in class rather than just mindlessly scrolling on my computer. I came home and had a conversation with my sister about something, and at the end of it, she said, "That was really nice." And I said, "What was?" And she said, "Talking to you. I haven't talked to you in months." And that was when I really noticed that the weight that I had been feeling and carrying wasn't just weighing me down, it was weighing down everyone around me. But I really noticed the difference about 3 months in, mainly because I was a broke college girl. I didn't have the funds and I could not reorder. So about 2 weeks after not having my products, I had another breakdown. And I was so frustrated. It had been months since I had reached that place. And when I realized it was because I stopped taking my products, I prioritized making sure I had the money and I reordered. That was about 3 years ago now, which is kind of crazy to me. So as far as my life goes now, I was able to graduate college in the middle of a pandemic as a double major with an amazing GPA, which I'm super proud of. Not only did my mental and my physical health heal, but I am 1 year post-grad and I was able to avoid the corporate job that I was dreading after graduation. I work full-time with Plexus and on social media. I've used this extra income to fuel my passion projects, and become the entrepreneur I have always wanted to be. I can grocery shop at my favorite organic stores. I can travel without worrying about paid time off or any sick days or stuff like that. I can buy my niece all of the princess dresses that her little heart desires. And my Enneagram 7 self is just absolutely thriving in how much freedom I have and how spontaneous I can be. So that's a little bit about me. As you guys know, as you guys can tell, it's a little bit different. These products can work for absolutely anyone. And I'm really excited because I get to introduce the person who showed these products to me and my sister. Thanks to her, my life is everything that it is today. So I'm really excited for you guys to hear from my amazing friend and cousin, Allie.
Oh, yay. Thanks, Jack. Oh my gosh. I just love hearing your story so much all the time. And I love exactly what you said, that it is different for everybody. And I love that because this is all about balancing your body from the inside out, helping it work for you and not against you. So my story as well is a little bit different than everybody else's, but I love just getting to share all of these things with you guys. So I started Plexus. It was almost 4 years ago. I actually signed up on New Year's Eve because my husband and I had been researching gut health for about a year and finally decided we had to make a change. We were not going to go another year start another new year without doing something different. So on New Year's Eve, we placed order for the triplex system, like Lisa mentioned, for both of us. Now, we had been researching gut health because my husband, at the ripe old age of 30, was experiencing high blood pressure and high cholesterol. And as we were researching gut health, we just figured out that it was connected to everything. It was connected to weight, to headaches, to heart disease, and all kinds of things, autoimmune conditions, and so much. And so even though we were looking for health for him, for improvement in his health, I basically was like, okay, if I can feel a little bit better, that would be great. Now, we stepped into this thinking prevention over prescription. This is just going to be helping us to be healthy for the long haul. But when I saw that gut health really was connected to weight loss and energy, I was a little bit excited. You see, we have 4 children, and at the time, our youngest was 1 year old. And I was homeschooling my kids, helping take care of my husband's grandparents, working at a church, basically doing all the things. And I was feeling like a shell of myself. I always had a smile on my face and I was genuinely happy, but just not being everything that I could be. So when I found out that I could lose a little bit of weight, have a little bit more energy, basically I said to my husband, if you're going to get hot and healthy, so am I. And so we started the products together to hopefully increase our good health over time, but to just feel better. And I can tell you that starting on the triplex, that very first week, I stopped getting headaches every single afternoon. I used to reach up on the refrigerator for the bottle of ibuprofen, and I didn't need it anymore. I stopped stealing my kids' Halloween candy that I had shoved in the back of the closet. I basically used to live off of tea, Kit Kats, and a prayer to get through the day. But not needing that anymore, not craving tea or chocolate, and just feeling better was huge. In that first month, I actually went down about 15 pounds because I was someone who was already clean eating. I was eating really clean and trying to take care of myself. And yet I couldn't sleep. I couldn't get off that baby weight even after a year. And adding in these gut health products made all of the difference. So I went down about 15 pounds in that first month. And then within 3 months, I had no more plantar fasciitis, no more sciatica discomfort. I was just feeling like myself again. I have always been somebody who's been labeled as a butterfly neck. My thyroid numbers have always been good, but my doctors have always kept an eye on it. And after that 3 months, even my doctor confirmed that that was no longer an issue anymore for me. So I was taking the triplex system Lisa mentioned and the X Factor Plus multivitamin, which is amazing. So after that point, 3 months in, I really just was feeling better than I had felt since maybe high school. And I decided to pursue doing things that I loved again. So I started exercising, I started running, because those were things that really just kind of set my soul on fire. Those are things for me. About a year after starting Plexus, I became a fitness instructor. Since then, I have run a marathon. I have just done all kinds of things with my kids. And I share that not because I think that has to be everyone's story, but because I think it shows that so many times we just accept these normal things of everyday life as normal. And just because they're common does not make them normal. We think it's normal to be tired. It's normal to have brain fog. It's normal to have discomfort in all the parts of our body, right? But it's normal to not go to the bathroom regularly. That's what we think. And that really, when we can get control of these things and we can balance our body from the inside out, we actually will see what it's like to really be thriving and not just surviving. So that's a little bit of my story. Here I am still, now it's almost 4 years, and I am still taking those same things, swear by them. Even my husband, we ran out of our pink drink one time and he was like, I don't care what you have to do. We will never run out of that pink drink ever again. So here we are holding true to that. Our kids' lives have been changed with the kids multivitamin. And there's just so much good to this. What I love about Plexus is that every single thing they come out with, they hold true to those standards of being good for your gut, not messing up with your blood sugar, and reducing inflammation in your body. They have all the good stuff and none of the bad, and I am proud to be a part of that. So we don't want to keep you guys on here any longer for tonight, so make sure that you reach out to the person who invited you right when we get off this call. Let them know, hey, I was on, and let them know whose story you related to the most. Was it Caitlin? Was it Lisa, Jackie, or myself? What things stood out to you the most that maybe is the most interesting for you on if this could be a good fit for you? We also have a really fun challenge coming up called Hungry for the Holidays. So if that's something you're interested in, it's pairing these products with intermittent fasting to do a little bit of a reset in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Don't worry, we're not going to encroach on Thanksgiving and Christmas. So also you can let your friend who invited you know if that sounds like something interesting to you. Yes, I am in Connecticut. It's freezing here. I don't know, Amber, just put that in there. I think everyone's saying where they're tuning in from. So anyway, I'm super thankful that every single one of you have gotten on. And just to end that, Thanksgiving is in 2 days. And I'm so thankful that these products came into my life. 4 years ago, it was right around Thanksgiving when my friend Amber reached out to me, and she did not know that we had been looking, searching, pro-con listing, praying for the right thing to find for what we were looking for. We had been researching a ton of other companies, and she did not know that. And so I don't know where you are tonight, if the friend who invited you is because this is something you've reached out to them about, or maybe they just kind of randomly said, I just have this gut feeling that maybe this would be good for you. And here it is. It might feel weird, but this is because this has changed our lives so much. And we want to make sure that every single person gets the opportunity to see if this is the right fit for them. So make sure you message the friend who invited you, let them know that you stayed on, let them know who you're related to the most. And hopefully we'll be seeing some of you guys' testimonies popping up over these next couple of months. All right. Happy Thanksgiving, friends. Have a great night.